Alright, today I'll be showing you how to solve two algebra equations. In this one, we're going to start out by finding out what x cannot equal. And you can't have, you can't divide by 0. So in this case, x cannot equal 1. Alright, and now we're going to move this over here, make the equation equal 0. So it'll be 2 x minus 1. Alright, now that we got that, I'll move to one side. Now we need a common denominator. So our common denominator would be 3x minus 1. So we get all these, we're going to have to multiply this one by 3. You got to do top and bottom. This one by 3. And this one by x minus 1. So then you get 6 plus x minus 2, parentheses, x minus 1, minus 12, all over the common denominator, which is 3, times x minus 1. And again, this equals 0. So then you're going to multiply this out. So it's going to be 6 plus x squared minus 2x minus x plus 2 minus 12. All over 3x minus 1. So then you can simplify this by saying it's negative 4 plus x squared minus 3x, and again, that's over your denominator. And since we simplified this and set it equals 0, you can take the denominator off because all we need to worry about is the top. So therefore you have negative 4 plus x squared minus 3x. And again, that's equal to 0. Now, just for I'm picky, so I need to swap this around. X squared minus 3x minus 4. Put it in regular form, so that just, it looks a whole lot better. It's easier for me to solve. And this is factorable. And we know that since it's different, it's going to be different signs. So plus x minus, and factors of 4 that equal 3 is going to be 4 and 1. So therefore x is equal to negative 1 and x equals 4. So you solve the first equation. Now the second equation I'm going to show you how to solve. It's a fairly simple one. Again, we start out with saying x cannot equal 1. So if we know if it equals 1, it ain't gonna work. So then you're gonna need the common denominator to add these. So times this by this. So it's x squared minus x. And then you times this by this. And that's just the same thing. X minus 1. And then you have your 1. And again, that's all over x minus 1. And as you can see, negative x plus x is 0. So that cancels. Negative 1 plus 1 is again 0. So that cancels. So you have x squared over x minus 1. And that's your answer. Thank you.